Some new data came out today that suggests that Dogecoin is going to skyrocket from here, and this is what we'll talk about in this video. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, I'd like to congratulate the winner of the giveaway that ended yesterday. Please send us an email to collect your winnings. Also, we're starting another giveaway of $100 for a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. It'll end on 4th August. Please read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. Before we talk about all the bullish data, let's look at Dogecoin price for a minute. Currently, it's trading at 20 cents and it fell by about 2% in the last 24 hours. I know that it's trading sideways and I'm aware how frustrating it is. But as I said, we need to look at some new data that came out today. The popular analyst Michael van de Poppe said that Bitcoin price action is currently seeking to consolidate and create support at a higher bottom after reaching 40K for the first time in over 6 weeks. Now, as I've been saying, altcoins follow Bitcoin very closely, and Michael reminded us about that too. He said that the great part is that altcoins are following suit with Bitcoin and will most likely run towards their other side of the range as well. Now, there's more data that suggests that we're going to go up from here. I'll talk about it in a minute. Before we move forward, let's talk about a really interesting token I came across recently called Mansion Token. Basically, it's the native token of Mansion Platform. So, the Mansion Platform is going to build mansions all over the world. As an early holder, you'll get VIP access to its mansions, webcam parties, and live shows with supermodels. And you'll be able to handpick these supermodels like Playboy's Hugh Hefner himself. Now, a couple of things about it. The token runs on the deflationary protocol on the BSC chain. It has a total supply of 1 quadrillion, and 50% of it was burnt at launch. It also says here that your funds will be protected from market manipulation from whales. So Mansion will keep the whales at bay for the first year after launch. And another thing is that 1% fee from every transaction will be distributed among holders. So that's money spent coming back to your wallet. Right now, if you sign up for their newsletter, you will get a cashback of up to $5 on your first purchase. You can become a holder by clicking on the link in our description and then on this PancakeSwap button. Coming back to it, let's look at something really fascinating. Many people talk about how Bitcoin and Dogecoin are not serving as a good hedge against inflation, but some facts prove them wrong. According to CNBC, if you had invested $1,000 in Bitcoin in July last year, you would be sitting with $38,000 right now. And if you zoom out more, the growth curve becomes more shocking. If you had invested $1,000 in Bitcoin in July 2016, you would be sitting with $59,000 right now. And the last one is really bonkers. If you had invested $1,000 in Bitcoin in July 2011, you would be sitting with $2.8 million right now. That's a 280,000% growth in 10 years. And you have to keep this in mind as I tell you about the next prediction. According to Bobby Lee, a crypto specialist, Bitcoin's price will skyrocket by the end of 2021. This is interesting because Lee is the same man who accurately predicted a 50% drop in Bitcoin when it approached 70K. He believes that Bitcoin will sail beyond its current all-time high and we'll see a massive rally by the end of the year. And I think we've established what will happen to Dogecoin after that. So, he said that, I don't officially give financial advice, but personally I'm confident that the latter half of this year, Bitcoin will go back above 65K. I think it'll peak out over 250K later this year. And after that, he said something truly spectacular. He said that, I think Bitcoin will have its bull cycle every 3 or 4 years in the coming years. I expect Bitcoin to pass $1 million, $2 million easily in the next 10 to 15 years. In fact, in the next cycle, which will happen in 2024, Bitcoin will cross $500,000 and might even touch 1 million. Now, if you put everything together, this doesn't seem far-fetched. As I said, Bitcoin gave out a 280,000% return in just 10 years. So this is definitely possible. Now, let's look at some more fascinating data about crypto. According to on-chain specialists, there is no need for extra demand for these cryptos to rise from here. And there are 3 reasons behind this. The first is that the outflow of Bitcoin from exchanges has significantly increased. This is an indicator of stockpiling on spot markets, and this increase in outflow implies a decrease in selling pressure. Basically, large investors think they would be able to survive a bearish sell-off. There is no need for significant demand for the price to climb further. The second reason is that, every day for more than a week, Bitcoin's price has climbed. And the third reason is the amount of funds flowing into the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust has increased. Many analysts believe that it's a good indicator of where we're going from here. The point is that the GBTC Premium Index has rebounded significantly after falling really low in the last 2 weeks. Daniel Zhou, a BTC blockchain specialist, tweeted something really interesting. He said that the recent bullish price action in BTC is aiding daily momentum in pushing closer to a break above neutral. When this occurs, we need to observe higher levels of follow-through to validate the situation. Strong confirmation and validation will definitely propel BTC to 44K to 45K. Now, there are 2 more reasons that this article doesn't even talk about. Before we look at it, I'd like to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So, you should do proper research before investing anything into crypto. Coming back to it, take a look at this. Over the previous year, about 54% of the Bitcoin in circulation has not been transferred. Similar figures were presented by the crypto specialist Philip Swift. According to him, up to 60% of Bitcoin in circulation has not been moved on the blockchain in at least a year. And the fifth reason is that BTC addresses with at least 100 to 10,000 BTC have bought about 40K more coins in the last 10 days and 130K in the last 5 weeks. So, as I've said before, the market is turning really bullish. More and more people are starting to hold and accumulate. And this is great for Dogecoin because we can definitely see it go up from here. Now, before we move on to some really exciting news for Doge, let's talk about some bad news that came out today. Recently, Scott attorneys filed a securities class action lawsuit against Coinbase. Basically, they think that Coinbase public offering in April was misleading. According to the lawsuit, the registration statement and prospectus used for the company's offering were deceptive. Now, I'm not sure if that's really true or not, but we still have to keep an eye on this because Coinbase is one of the biggest exchanges where people get their Dogecoin. But I still think Coinbase will be in the clear again, just like it managed to get out of the giveaway lawsuit last month. Now, let's move on to Dogecoin. A cafe in Louisville is rebranding itself as Dogebean. They're most probably doing this to cash in on the rising popularity of Doge, and I think it might just work out really well for them. Its founder said that crypto accounts for 25% of all of their income, and now they'll be accepting payments in Doge too. This just implies that a majority of their existing customers will be more inclined to choose Doge over other cryptos after their rebranding. And while it might not be a huge deal, we can definitely take it as another step towards mass adoption for Dogecoin. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.